You're on a spiritual path, feeling a bit stuck. Let's find out what's going off. So, Spiritual Awakening Tarot. I do psychic readings with this as well. So let's see what you need to know. What's looking likely to be coming up. I'm going to set my intention over the next 6 months for this. If you want one of these readings, priority same day guaranteed, these are the £15 ones. You can select either a month or 6 months because you might want to go up that far. You can find them in my stand store on my profile. Just click on there and you can find them in there, and I'll get some help for you today. I do also offer spiritual advice and guidance sessions as well, so you can book those on my stand store towards the bottom in the booking system. Right, what's going on for this collective in their spiritual awakening? What's coming up for them? Right, so I'm not sure yet. So we start off with the Page of Cups. Cups, water, emotions. Court cards can be an energy within ourselves, can be the energy of somebody else around us. Pages are more youthful energy. Don't have the knowledge or experience of the kings and the queens. Don't have the formation of the knights. This page is about an offer. Is offering the cup. Okay. It's a tiny little offer. Okay. I feel like it is the collective giving themselves a little bit of an emotional opportunity to push forwards. Three of Pentacles. Pentacles, earth, money, finance, non-financial wealth. That's what we're investing our time, efforts, and energies in. This is a collaboration card. Now, in this deck, and with it being a spiritual based reading, this card often talks to me about your spirit team. Okay, they're kind of coming forwards to try and guide you. Five of Swords in the reverse. Swords are where we think, words we use. So standard tarot book version of this card talks about sneaky deceptive behavior coming to light in the reverse. Okay, my left field version of this card is imposter syndrome. I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy enough, I can't do it. Maybe I can, maybe I should, maybe I will. In this deck, a lot of the time, I go for defending yourself, standing your ground, okay, using your words, using your mind, right? Reverse position, that would be about backing down. So let's see which one it's going to be. I feel it's starting to come out of imposter syndrome, okay? Maybe I can, maybe I should, maybe I will, because I feel like this collective has been looking for answers, but they're not getting clarity because they've been doubting themselves. Now, much like in the paranormal, with spiritual stuff, you either believe it or you don't. And it's about having a certain amount of blind faith. It's not about being deluded and seeing everything as a sign and letting spirit guide you everywhere, because you're here living the human experience. But when you start to notice the pattern recognition, when you start to see those reoccurring signs and synchronicities, etc., it's about having faith that there's a message there. By starting to step out of that, that's going to put you into temperance. So the temperance card for me is the alignment card. It's when our mind, body, soul's all in alignment. We know who we are, what we want, where we're going. You'll also notice the angels pouring into their own cup. Okay. Excuse me. So it talks about periods of self-love, self-care, self-healing. Oh, excuse me. Right. So we then got the King of Swords. Swords are where we think, where do we use? King's masculine energy. Remember, we talk about energy, not gender. King of Swords is how I describe my reading style. Blunt, direct, to the point, here to tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. I feel like this is you. I feel like you're stepping into that King of Swords energy where you're starting to not give a crap about what anybody thinks about you. You're quite happy to say your piece. You're breaking through of the BS matrix, social norms and rules and regulations, okay? Because it's just all about control, right? Overall outcome card. Ace of Swords. Ace is bringing in new energy, not starting something new. So this is about clearing your mindset and pushing forwards. Right, I've stepped into my King of Swords. I've stepped into my authenticity. Now that I've got this clear mindset, now that I've killed that parasite in my mind, what is it that I think? What do I want moving forwards? Okay. Obstacles or blockages. Ace of Cups in the reverse. Cups, water, emotions. Ace is bringing in new energy, not starting something new. So this is about going, right, what is it that's going to make me happy? A refusal to do that, not focusing on what's going to make you happy, is just going to slow down the process. And as I always say, you know, when you're on a proper spiritual path, not some social media false selling a lifestyle spiritual path, but a proper spiritual path, it's hard, it's tough, it's dangerous, people will turn on you, and it's a bloody nightmare. But you are allowed to have fun with it. okay, you should be finding your happiness along the way. You shouldn't be a martyr. Okay. Removing any blockages. King of Cups. So King of Cups is very much, I'm here for you, love you, I support you. That just kind of ties into this. So I'm not saying that this is, I'm reading for a masculine collective, but this is about stepping into your masculine energy. And what this is saying is it's time to start kind of supporting yourself emotionally. Give yourself some self-love. Be there for yourself. Provide for yourself. So overall, that's looking pretty good. So we're giving ourselves a little bit of an opportunity. Spirit team's going to step in and go, come on, you can do this. We've got your back. That's going to help you to start stepping out of imposter syndrome, as in having a bit of blind faith. That's going to get you into alignment. You're then going to go into authenticity. And then once you've got a clear state of mind, that's going to allow you to properly push forwards. So if that resonated, type in clear state of mind. If you want a personalized reading, like I say, these ones are 15 quid, priority, same day guaranteed. Click on my stamps or on my profile. Good luck.